Let's try Samson, I think. So same deal, dark room, blah blah blah. It's gonna be a mess. Well, I'd have to get HBO, which I don't have, nor do I want to have because I don't want to watch anything on HBO. Wow, yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, so I believe it's been since May. Wolf King, thank you for the 3-month sub. Thank you so much for the continued support. Really appreciate you sticking around. Okay. Things to know about. Yeah, you still need HBO to watch online. Well, it's not weaker than Blue Baby. I don't agree. I do not agree. Can't just give me money. It's like, ah, sweet, we're gonna get our arcade set up for next floor. No. I haven't done a daily so far. Don't know when I'm gonna do dailies. Could be worse. I'd prefer Tech Point 5 to Tech X. Personally, I don't like Tech X very much. It's cool, but I'm not a big fan of it. Just seems to make it harder to get stuff done most of the time for me. People think a lot of characters suck, like Kane. Since Rebirth came out, with Lucky Foot not having the pill effect, everyone's been like, ah, oh, Kane sucks now. What are you talking about? Kane's still fantastic, dude. It's just been like that the whole time. It sucks that there are no bomb drops. Oh well. I'm so not screwed. I thought I was screwed. I guess that's nice that I wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna go spend stuff on the Demon Beggar, because that will help me a pretty decent amount. But I am also gonna focus on plays rather than taking damage, unfortunately. Kane always had terrible range. Like, that's just part of Kane. That's one of the reasons he's balanced. Nerfing the Lucky Foot was not a huge deal. It made sense. Nice, another heart. Could you get out of there? You're making me uncomfortable. Buddy? Okay, fine. You're fine. Alright, we're spending a little extra time again. Yeah, the alternate floors are still in the game. Okay, so he's gonna pay out here. Alright, that's fine. Range is a good stat in this game. I don't get particularly sad if I get a range up as any character, as long as it doesn't do it to me constantly. Like, range is just useful because of all the bigger rooms. I don't think that the range from the pills was as big a thing as you're making it seem like. Ain't got time for all this. Gotta make the hush fight happen. Yeah, the daily disregards your unlocks completely. No, Mongo Baby does not copy Incubus. Much as I'd like to, you know, we're kind of on a mission here. Okay, so there's a full heart here, and then there's some kind of heart over there. I need an item. Because not taking devil rooms is such a huge, just... It's really bad. It's a huge disadvantage, so I need to really get lucky on some other stuff. Could you help me a little more than this? Thanks. Ah, butts. It's whatever though. These things happen. Best tier effect? Probably the Holy Light tier effect. Holy Light is busted as heck. XL, that sucks. I would take Holy Light over Piercing, I think, as far as power is concerned. Like, if they both showed up in an item room, I have Death's Touch and Holy Light. I think I'm taking Holy Light. Especially with the prevalence of luck ups, due to the lucky pennies. I think I'd take Holy Light. Someone said the voice, no voice thing was that it's just a chance on any given use of something, but I don't know. I don't know if that's correct or not. I really can't tell yet. Perfect. This is the weaker one, which is good because I'm not strong yet. But Holy Mantle's huge with how bad I am right now. I can take a lot of hits, one per room, it won't matter. I mean from like a total, like, your run is changed for the better perspective, Holy Light is best. If you have 9 luck ups and teeth, yeah, you do a lot of damage. I don't know how much of a DPS up Holy Light is if you have all Holy Light. It's probably more than teeth, though. See, he said luck up both times. I think he just says it on certain things, but that might not be the case. Maybe they made it really meta, and it's like, in each room it rolls a few effects that if you use it in that room, he'll say the thing. Or maybe that was just 2 lucky or unlucky things in a row. I really don't have a clue. He said that too. Reads more based on your luck. That would be so sad. I'd like not want luck ups, which would mean I'd have to avoid pennies. He says, picking up a bunch of pennies. You know what? You're dead to me. Oh, I got Holy Mantled. He didn't say that one, though. Interesting, that's, if it's giving you not clean values of 1 for your luck ups now, that's... understandable, but also, like, makes things ugly. I like the puzzle rooms, personally. I was actually wondering about that, if you got a luck up penny with contract from below, do you get 2 of them? And yes, you do. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how many lookups I'm at right now. 5 sounds relatively accurate. Does anyone remember what the lookup thing on the stats page represents? If it's 5, like if it's 1 for 1 now, that would make sense instead of like -2 or whatever it was before. Then I would be at 5 according to the thing and according to counting. I don't check for secret rooms on XL floors. I just don't. It went up 1, so I think they're just full luck ups. Yeah, I'll take that. The Forsaken. That's his name. He looks real silly right now. It's all the health I can take. I have too much already, honestly. Addicted, I haven't had it do anything. So I think it's probably a set amount of time that it activates for, because it's never done an infect for me. Yeah, the Forsaken is a boss that I'd rather fight than the Haunt as far as first floor is concerned. Well, I guess I'm taking more health after all. That's really good though, so it's fine. No Angel Room, but that's also fine. Oh, is that what Addicted does? Then maybe it has activated, I just didn't realize. That makes sense. Okay, I would kind of want to come back here. Especially since I can pick this thing up. Alright, that's good enough. You get different unlocks for each character for beating those bosses. It's not like you just have to do it once. Like you previously did with Mega Satan, but you have to beat Mega Satan with everyone now too. don't actually want this. I'm just taking it so I can get over there at the Tinted Rock. Guess we're going full red hearts. All right, then. Just what I needed. I would say it would be nice if you didn't explode. Not exploding is good. I wouldn't imagine the dailies count for progress. It wouldn't make much sense if they did. Since they're seeded runs where you can have stuff that you haven't unlocked show up. What's bad about red hearts? Pretty much everything. You can't plan around Polaroid invincibility, negative activations, Horde of Babylon. You can't plan around a lot of useful effects that require you to not have many red hearts. And they don't provide you any benefits, basically. They're just actively worse than having soul hearts and black hearts. You don't need them for devil rooms very much because you can overpay or underpay for a lot of devil room stuff. They're just bad. And like in this case, I can't go for devil rooms because I have to get my key piece for Mega Satan. I can do this once. Get rid of that Eternal Heart. Get a little bit of extra damage as well. Yeah, Mega Satan's like the second best boss in the game. Also fine. Perfect. It's fine. Now hopefully I can get some devil rooms. That'd be a pretty big deal. Get rid of some of this health, get some good items. I don't know, JD Ogre. Good item. Fire rate delay and 1 damage up. All for it. And tear blocking. Like, it's just a great item. Alright. See you another castle. I will try. What is this? What does the faded Polaroid do? Someone tell me. So I can not waste time here. Nah, guillotine's great. Makes you camo and stuns enemies in the room. I'll try it. Let's see if I hate it. Or see if maybe it's actually useful. Works like Nod Leaf? I'm thinking no, it doesn't. I need the shop. Found it. Is Ghost Baby a basic familiar that I should avoid at all costs right now? The sun is good. Okay, I will not take that item then. Okay, so it's another one of those on-the-minute activations, I think, the Faded Polaroid. Because it just activated briefly at 20:00, right when it swapped. Oh, no, never mind. Then it reactivated here. Huh, okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't need either of those. It would be really nice if I got a double room. That's fine. I should just activate the sun this floor. Okay, so now I know where I'm going. Like, I don't mind cursing the tower. I think it's kind of silly. It definitely can screw you over, though. So obviously it's not something that you usually take, but it's something that you can take sometimes. It's still funny. Oh, there's an Eternal Heart. That sucks. Oh, dang. I have more health than I thought I would. Oh, there's still another one. Rift Walker, thank you for the 11-month sub. Thank you so much for sticking around for so long. I really appreciate the continued support. I'm just going to use this. Get rid of that. Go again. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate it. Nice, smaller hitbox, that's good. Take one of those. Yeah, I remembered at the last second. It's like, oh right, he's gonna go in all four directions. better have Godhead or Sacred Heart, but never mind that. Thanks, dude.
The sun.
Okay, nice. Angel rooms are so bad because they have like no good items in their pool. You can't manage your health using them. And they promote more defensive builds, which are just like actively worse builds. And it's so infrequent that you get even one item in them, and you can't get more than one item. So basically they're just worse than devil rooms in pretty much every possible way. It sucks. Nothing happens if you kill the Angel Room statue again after having both key pieces. There's just nothing left for them to drop, so you just don't get anything but a fight. Do you get a pickup? I guess that's something that they recently added, because you didn't before necessarily. I mean, I guess you get an extra room that you completed in the event that perhaps you want to get an item charge, because you're like one away from your D6 charge or something. That kind of thing. You can get that out of it. That's about all they're good for, though. Ow. Wait, does it do contact damage now? That would make sense if it did. Hilarious. Another tier delay item. Spiders are good. Under no circumstances do I want
Two of diamonds.
the champion's belt anymore. Alright, that's fine. Got anything good for me? Oh, I should have picked up the golden key, but don't care that much. Okay, so death is just a worse sun. Guess it's time to fight. Champion's belt makes Dark Room more unfair. You just like get rooms that are just straight up not fair at all. A lot more often with the Champion's belt because of the champion bosses. You'll get like 4 cages in a small room, like 6 polycephalus in a small room, all that kind of stuff. It's real dumb. Yeah, Champion's Belt makes champions more likely to spawn. It didn't previously apply to bosses, but now it does, I believe. Okay, this dodging's going to be interesting, because I have to keep my body in sight rather than my head. Oh, this is bad. Fine. Alright, that was my activation. Sometimes those holes are really hard for those tiers, making it through them just safely. I prefer the bosses this way compared to just being able to one-shot them all the time, because so many builds would just be able to. It'd be pointless to fight them. Like, why bother fighting these well-made bosses if you just instantly kill them? Same with Mega Satan, except Mega Satan doesn't have the health scaling. That's the thing. Mega Satan's like one of the best made bosses in the game, and most of the time when you actually get to fight him, it doesn't matter because you're so OP. But these bosses, you actually get to fight them. Well, just gaining some damage. Just camp this out in the corner. They didn't come up with the idea for the damage limiting. I don't know how to dodge that. They didn't come up with damage limiting until after Mega Satan, basically. I have no idea how much health I have, so at some point in the near future I'm going to need to absolutely use my Sun card. Just don't know when. Let's just do it now, just to be sure. One day I will figure these attacks out, and then they won't be the only thing that's just like unreadable. Ouch. Took more damage than I would have expected, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. So fire rate up affects your tier delay, but through a formula. Tier delay directly detracts from your tier delay. Basically, the formula goes through a bunch of modifications and stuff so that you get a tier rate out of everything. Normally that caps lower bound at 5, I think, which is probably 5 frames between tiers or something. Thank you, Gabtrox, by the way. 9 months sub. Thank you so much for sticking around. Really appreciate that continued support. I think it actually might be 6. So normally your fire rate delay has a lower cap at 6. But tier delay can bring you down to like 2, I think. Maybe 1. And goes directly off of it rather than going through a formula. So it's pretty nice. Because that means it goes past the normal tier cap. Yeah, soy milk actually sets you to the true max tiers. But I don't know if you can get to 1 delay without soy milk now. Like, I don't think you can. I think you're capped at 2. Might be late. That was perfect. Don't know why you're lasering. I wasn't over there, dude. Again, I have to kill the lamb before killing Mega Satan. I mean, people are saying that the 2 Steam sales means everything is free things. True. Of course, the devil room I get is Krampus. Why wouldn't it be?
The sun.
That's a roundabout way of getting to the same place. Ah, one shy from another activation. I would absolutely use it here for convenience, but that's okay. Hush is a default. Like as soon as you get to the heart, you can fight Hush. I think. I don't know though, because I imported my rebirth save, so I didn't have to like re-unlock stuff. Okay, so that could have been, I mean, I guess probably without the Champions Belt, they probably could have spawned as champions and I would have had 4 cages to fight, but I think with the Champions Belt, it's just much more likely, and that's obviously garbage. So I kind of don't want to do that. They would have been pink cages, so they would have been a little smaller, but they're like the same fight. Quite seriously, no reason to like take Champion's Belt just because of that possibility. Oops, one more. Oh, it's supposed to be an It Lives unlock? Okay. I guess that makes sense. It's still way harder than anything after It Lives, though, so... that part still doesn't make sense. Thank you. Let's see. Merusu the Tibler? I don't know how you say it, but thank you for the subscription and the support and welcome. There was also $1 from Flem and $3 from Anonymous that I will read in not long. along. I guess after this fight. Thank you both for the donations. Sorry, Flynn, that I missed the one earlier. That was a while ago. Good lord. Maybe I read it. Well, you can tell me how to say it. Or like what to say instead, so that it's easier to say if it's like really complicated or something. But you are welcome to correct me about your name, so I can be correct, or as correct as possible. I appreciate it, in fact. Hush is harder than Mega Satan. Nehru's Tibbler. Okay. Or my. You mean my? Probably not. Chaos card works. I used it last run, actually, on Hush. Oops. It's really just letting my damage stack up. Chaos card one-shots whatever it hits. No, I don't want them to remove the damage scaling, but most people do, so I figure they probably will. Still, I think it's interesting and cool. Fun. Makes the fights more interesting.